So he's my younger brother, so I don't listen to half the crap he says, but some of the things that he stated there do ring true. And so we have spent a lot of time in the last 3 or 4 months trying to build up a social presence. And so the social presence, one of the things that I spent a lot of time at when I was with the school division was trying to raise a profile of the cyber school to the point where the students would know about it long before schools, people my age would know about it because they are tapped into the World Wide Web. And so I use the internet as my delivery model and my marketing model. And so one of the things that I tried to do is raise what I call the social media clout of this company. And so I had some of my own personal clout that I've been working on since 2003. And so this is just really nice to see now our company NexLev start to climb up the ladder when it comes to social media. So I'd let Scott just comment briefly on that, on how he sees that and how he is going to try and embrace it as well, because I think everybody, and this is not a slight on anyone, is that it's a continuous thing that you need to work on, because in reality, people are now using the internet as their method of getting information on companies, on products, and on the things that they would like to purchase, even down to the point now where a lot of sales are happening across the internet. And so if you do social media correctly, you should be able to solve that. But I'll let Scott say those things in his own words.
So you know, it's a really valid point. I mean, as we all know, if it's on the internet, it's true. You know, so you know, it's one of the things we all get a little bit biased to, is the fact that for every time I type in something into a search engine like project management or jelly beans, 8 out of 10 things I'm going to bump into either doesn't apply, or is something not quite exactly correct, or you know, there's a prince in some foreign country that wants to give me $39 billion if I just give my credit card info. So there's a lot of stuff you have to go through. One of the things that I'm thoroughly impressed with that NexLev has already done is how defined they've been able to make the search terms that seem correct to be active for them and to make sense. And so I think, you know, you can always do better at those kinds of things, but I think generally speaking, the customers that find the NexLev project management course are the customers that were meant to find it. And so I'm hugely impressed with that. In fact, my own personal company, I need to advance that capability as well. So the real thing that happens, I think, now is our attention span. You know, whether we like it or not, we're victims of the digital age, and we get the benefit of that. But our attention span is probably 15 seconds when it comes to one of these things. If it doesn't catch us then, and then give us a reason to continue looking and reading, then they're on to somewhere else. And of course, any analytical program will show you how many people come to your site and disappear right away. And so, so I think there's an opportunity in electronic format to present something that is a pretty onerous thing to do in a classroom format that has a huge advantage for personal and corporate citizens, and yet you have to get past the point that everybody comes to your site, it's a little bit jaded to believing anything they read on that site. And so you really have to get the value of the corporation to pop up very quickly. As I mentioned earlier, it's really the ability to have you know, the most seamless classroom experience and the most up-to-date and world-renowned project management capability all in one package. So, to me, that's the key factor going on right now.